Hello universe, it's Ace here from Ascension Avenue, and the topic for today is going to be how to get super duper high. Alright, well, you guys might be wondering, am I really talking about getting high? Yes, I am, but I'm not talking about getting high off of like weed or shrooms or acid or meth or whatever people get high off of, or even getting drunk on like alcohol, or getting high off of even like Benadryl or bath salts. So, talking about getting high naturally, our body is equipped with natural mechanisms to make sure we are able to feel euphoria, feel bliss, feel super duper high in our everyday life. And I'm here to give you the tools so you can feel those highs within yourself. Alright, so everyone nowadays, young and old, are looking to these external sources, which is okay, because I understand people think life is really hard and people put themselves in situations that make life a lot more complicated. So they look to external sources such as food, alcohol, drugs to numb themselves out of this reality. And I'm here to give you a more simple tool so you don't have to keep going to the liquor store, going to a dealer, or going to other people in order to get a drug to get out of this world temporarily. Or eat food that makes you high, because there are certain foods that are stimulants and they make you feel super good, and then you crash and you feel like crap because it burns out your adrenal glands. So I'm here to give you the sustainable high that we've all been looking for. Trust me. A lot of people may not be directly lured into this, or might not directly put themselves to make better choices to feel even higher than any drug would make you feel, because I've had experience with these things. I've been a major weed head. I've smoked weed every single day for a few years, and I started when I was like 13, but I don't do it anymore. I stopped when I was like 15. And I feel like that's pretty ridiculous at such a young age. Chronologically, at such a young age, people are picking up these habits, and it wreaks havoc on the body. And alcohol and drugs and just shrooms. I did shrooms, and it was a great experience, although it left a lingering feeling in my body of wanting more, or like that kind of thing, like wanting that same experience and not knowing how to get there without that thing, without that object that I injected or ate or whatever. So enough jabbering about all of that stuff. Here, I'm going to give you the tools. Alright, so breathing. Believe it or not, if you have a deep breath, a lot of people are shallow breathers. They cannot breathe deeply to the pit of their belly, to their diaphragm. Having oxygen running through your cells or your body is such a great way to feel super high and super euphoric. Why do you think people are able to sit for hours and hours and meditate? Not because it feels like crap, it's because there's something in it, in meditation, in breathing deeply, that feels so wonderful that people just don't want to stop, that they could sit there and not eat and just breathe and feel super content and super happy. And with breathing, it's a lot easier if you're outside in nature, if you're outside breathing super fresh air, if you go to a forest or go to a beach and if you breathe in the air, it's a lot easier than if you are in a polluted city with methane and a lot of carbon dioxide and all of that stuff just polluting your body. So, other things you can do in order to feel high naturally is make sure you're eating good food. And when I say good food, there's a lot of misconceptions about certain foods that make you feel certain ways, but in order to feel naturally high, in order to feel super good, you have to eat nutrient-rich foods. and you have to consume nutrient-rich foods, and like fruits and vegetables, and just that's pretty much what's going to make you feel high every single day. Some nuts and seeds. Everything else is going to make you feel low. And even certain fruits and vegetables can make you feel low, because avocado is a fruit, and I ate 7 of those and I felt like shit, just to be honest. So it's good to find a good equilibrium, a good balance between certain foods, because if you eat too much of one food, or if you eat until you're full, it keeps you from being able to breathe. And having control over what you put into your body ultimately leads to being able to breathe deeply. So breathing will make you feel high. Eating fruits and vegetables will make you feel high. And another thing that will make you feel super duper high is exercise. A lot of people do not want to exercise. Number 1, because of the foods they eat. Number 2 is because it's painful, because they cannot breathe. When you're able to breathe while exercising, is such an ecstatic experience, to the point where people just don't understand. Like, instead of going to a party and getting drunk or something, spending hours doing that, you can instead go on a run with friends, and it'll be such a more energizing, profound, exhilarating experience, like ecstasy, like pure ecstasy. And that's just from my experience. I can't push that on everyone, but everyone that I've come across that also breathes deeply, does meditation, and eats fresh fruits and vegetables, or mostly fresh fruits and vegetables, has the same experience of experiencing bliss. Alright, so, and also when I say fresh fruit and vegetables, not cooked, because cooking denatures all of the nutrients inside of the fresh fruits and vegetables. But that's for a whole nother video in and of itself, because that's such a huge topic. Alright, another thing is certain things you put into your brain can energize you, like reading a certain book, or watching certain videos, or talking to certain people. Like, those kind of things will make you feel high, because when you're learning something new, or you're expanding your mind, expanding your horizon, looking beyond your perception of this world and looking into other perspectives, then your brain is able to grow and more neurons are able to connect. And it's just such a wonderful experience. Alright, so we have breathing, eating fresh fruits and vegetables, exercising, and learning new things. All of those woven together will make for such a beautiful life. I can't promise that you'll feel high every second of the day. Just like sometimes if you smoke weed, or sometimes if you drink alcohol, there will be times where you feel down as opposed to feeling up all the time. Or if you do certain drugs, there will be some down times. But for the most part, these things woven together can guarantee a much more fluent, a much more vibrant, exhilarating, blissful, ecstatic, blissful life. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me think for a little bit. Is there anything else I'd like to say or add on? Yeah, pretty much this is what nature intended for us. Nature wanted us to feel super high every day. And all of these things that we are brought up by the media and by our families, often our parents don't know any better but to feed us like food from convenience stores, chips, candy, soda, which kill us and make us feel like crap and angry and annoyed, and it just brings us out of balance when we are in balance. And learning the right things, and also mainstream education takes us away from our natural self, puts us in our left brain, logical thinking, and all of that stuff. So in order to feel high every day, incorporate all of these things plus more. These things will unlock new doors, so you're able to expand and grow and just experience the best that you can in this world, because we have to understand that we create our own reality, we create this collective reality, and if you notice how everyone in this world, well, not everyone, that's way too much of a generalization, but most of the population on this planet has been stripped away from their natural, vibrant selves. And we deserve to live a healthy, happy, vibrant life. So, enough rambling. Go get high on fruits and vegetables and breathing and exercise. Trust me, it's such a beautiful experience. And maybe go out into a forest or nature. Instead of smoking weed with your friends, have a race or something. I don't know. Anyways, have a wonderful week, month, year, and since time is conceptual, have a great moment. See you later.